I'm Sana, and this is my brother Akita.
I'm home!
Hey, how was school? What happened?
Huh?
Your head. There's no hair. He used to have a full head of hair, and now it's gone. I was shocked that he had practically shaved his head. My parents and I were really surprised.
What happened? Did you drop your hair somewhere?
I knew you were a bit clumsy, but I never thought you'd drop your hair.
Mom, Dad, relax, would you? I went to the barber and got a buzz cut is all.
Why all of a sudden? Are you gonna join the baseball team or something?
No, it's not that. In junior high, every day they said no dyed hair. Follow the rules. Just got tired of hearing it. Figured nobody would bother me with this, so I got a buzz cut.
Our great-grandparents were Russian, so my brother and I have very light hair. Our eyes and eyebrows are very black and Japanese, but our hair was very foreign-looking. My mom has jet black hair and she looks Japanese any way you look at her. I suppose it's what you call hereditary.
I see. If that's what you decided, I have no problem with it. But I was flabbergasted. Sorry, they're always telling me to dye my hair black, so I got sick of it. So I just did it on a whim.
Yeah, the rules in Japan can get tiresome. Yeah, in preschool we only had to wear white socks and no other color. Or that bananas were not considered snacks. There is a bunch of stuff that seems weird. Oh, you mean that bananas are in the same category as snacks?
Better be careful, Sana. In preschool, it's not bad. But once you get into elementary school, you get some strict teachers.
Yeah, I got it. I was still naive and really did not grasp reality. It was several years later that I finally understood what my brother meant. As soon as I got into junior high, a teacher stopped me at the school's entrance. Wait, he said, the guidance counselor stopped me.
Hey you! What's with that hair color?
Huh? This is my own hair.
Your hair's too light. How could you say it's your real hair color? This is your first year and you think you could dye your hair? You gotta be out of your mind!
As I said, it is my own hair. Oh yeah, this is my hair color ID. My brother said I should get one just in case, so I had it written up at the local beauty parlor. I showed him the ID and a picture of when I was a kid. This photo was of me when I was 2. See? Same hair color. It's been this way since I've never dyed it. Please believe me. I was really nervous, but I had all this proof, so I figured I was safe.
Hair ID? You probably made that yourself, using such dirty tricks.
I had this written up at the beauty parlor. You can clearly see the shop stamp right there.
This kind of stamp can be made on the internet with ease.
I assure you it's real. You can even call the number in the ID if you want.
Shut up! I've been teaching for 25 years. I say it's fake, it's fake. What's your name, kid?
It's Sana Ota.
Okay, I got that etched in my memory. Come to my office later. Answer me.
Yes, sir. I didn't expect this to happen on the first day. I was so shocked I started crying. All of my preschool friends gathered around to console me. Hey, Sana, I saw that. That guidance counselor caught up to you, huh? Hi, me. Yeah. I even showed him my hair ID, but he didn't believe me. That was scary. My brother told me about him. His name is Inami or something. He started last year and he's a real jerk. According to my friend, he believes in the rule of law. If you can't follow the rules, you have no right to enter society.
Your skirt is too short. Should be 5 centimeters from the knee. That's the rule.
Sorry, I must have grown a bit. Maybe that's the reason.
Don't give me that. Let's measure it to be sure. Stand right there.
Please, Mr. Inami, stop. Don't touch me.
Keep quiet. Don't move. Can't you obey me? Do you think you can act that way and then become part of society?
Please don't touch me.
I said don't move. School is a stepping stone to society. You disobey authority and you're a burden to society. If you understand, you do what I say. You disobey, and you know what happens to your grade point average, right?
I understand.
Just as I thought. 2 centimeters short. I got your name and have the info right here in my notebook. So you get it fixed and come show me tomorrow. Got it? You skip out on me and you know what happens to your grades, right?
Yes, sir. It was like this. He would threaten with lowering a person's grades. He would have students cut their bangs by themselves because it was too long or the hair color was too light, and to dye it on the spot. There was even one student who refused and got black ink splashed on her hair. The upper class students were so upset that they talked with the other students about this behavior. They decried his methods and protested. And then what happened? Nothing. It had no effect. Why? It seems the other teachers agreed that following the rules is important. They insist that what Mr. Inami is doing is good for the students. Apparently, they took the side of that awful teacher. I can't believe it. That's just awful. It seems Inami's father is some sort of big shot politician or something, and he has years of experience. I guess the teachers really can't say anything critical. I see, but... I mean, my hair is my own. What am I going to do? As I was instructed, I went to Mr. Inami's office. I saw him sitting there lounging in his chair.
Make sure you dye that hair black before coming to school tomorrow. Got it? You get home today. You dye it right away.
But this is my real hair color. I have very sensitive skin. Once when I was a kid, my mom spilled some hair dye on me and I got a bad rash, so I can't use dye.
Stop your yammering. Rules are rules. Rules say that you must dye your hair.
As I said, this is my real hair color, and there are reasons I can't dye it. If I get a letter from the dermatologist, will that convince you?
You probably intend to fake it anyway, right? Anyway, that hair color ID is a bit suspicious. Young kids nowadays can get any conceivable thing on the internet.
Oh boy, what now? My brother had the same problem and just shaved his head. I would prefer just to shave mine. But this school has rules against women getting a buzz cut, right?
What are you blabbering about? Only a first-year student and you think you own the place? Just do as I say and get that hair dyed. If you can't do that, don't come to school.
I got home and told my parents about my predicament. They took me right away to the dermatologist. Okay, here's a doctor's certificate showing you cannot use hair dyes due to sensitive skin.
Here's a letter I wrote in protest. Hand this to that Inami teacher right away.
Thanks, Mom. And Dad?
If he still gives you trouble, I will go there myself to give him a piece of my mind.
That's right. Don't back down from that kind of unreasonable teacher. I went to the school the next day armed with a certificate and a letter from my parents. Mr. Inami looked a bit troubled, but reluctantly accepted the documents and put them away in his drawer. I guess my dad's 10-page protest letter had an effect. Even when I came face to face with Mr. Inami, he didn't really say much, so I figured he'd finally come to his senses. I was so relieved. But apparently Mr. Inami could not accept this. In PE class, he was in charge, and he started hazing me. He lowered my grades in some of my classes. Mr. Inami, wait.
How many times do I have to tell you? Don't run in the halls!
I'm sorry, but these grades are wrong. They're the same answers as the other students, but mine are marked as errors.
Oh, that. I couldn't read your writing, so I marked it as an error.
What? I had my classmates look over it, but no one said my writing was unreadable. Actually, everyone thought the error was strange.
Shut up! Do you think a student can just talk back to a teacher like that? I say it's an error, it's a damn error! You keep saying that, and I'll mark all your correct answers as incorrect.
You can't do that!
You disobey me, and that's what happens. Just remember that.
Tears welled up in my eyes as I watched the silly grin on his face. This injustice cannot stand. I was so down and out I sat crying at the desk when... I can't stand it anymore. I'm going to lodge a complaint to Mr. Inami. Me too. Yeah, I'm going to. So Yuri and the others went to Mr. Inami's office to lodge a complaint. Mr. Inami, how could you mark an answer as an error when it's obviously correct? That's just against all reason. I think that's something even a teacher like you couldn't get away with. I figured if this many students complained, he'll have no other choice but to raise the white flag. But this Inami was not that kind of person. He screamed at them to shut up and even threatened them with lower grades. He even went so far as to ask his colleagues to drop them from their regular positions in various classes. I tried to get on the regular for so long. I really put so much effort to get that position. This can't be happening. They were all dropped from the regular positions. It was all my fault. I'm so sorry. No, it's all that guy's fault. We can't let this stand. We have to do something to kick this guy out of school. Yeah, nothing will get better with that guy here. We immediately started planning, but after all, we were just junior high school kids. But we couldn't come up with anything practical, so we sat there deep in thought. My brother, who's in high school, told us of an incident at his school. He excitedly told us about this incident.
See what I mean? I mean, high school is a really cool place, gotta say.
Yeah, that sounds cool. Very interesting. Might come in handy.
Handy? What do you mean?
It's nothing. Anyway, thanks, big brother.
Not sure what you mean, but happy that I could be of help.
I told them of my plan, and Yuri and the others were very adamant that I didn't have to go so far, but all this was started due to my refusing to dye my hair after all. I cannot rest until I put this to rest. As I told them this, they were finally in agreement and agreed to help with my plan. Start. Day after tomorrow. It will take place in the afternoon, and it will go down in front of his office. Mr. Nami, I need to talk to you. I caught him right as he was walking out of the office. I called out to him.
What do you want? I'm busy, so if it's some silly topic...
It's not silly. It's about the regular positions that Yuri and the others had before you.
Not this again. Those regular positions have already been filled. Whatever you got to say is not gonna change a damn thing.
Because of me, you got in their case too. And to see them dropped from their hard-earned positions, I couldn't just stand by and watch.
Huh. So you feel it's all your fault, huh? Still have that same hair color, so figured you had no guilt.
You say hair color, but as I have said countless times, this is my own hair color.
Oh yeah, don't recall. Anyways, forget that. I'm in a hurry. Get out of my way.
No, I will not. Not until you change your position on Yuri and the others.
I can't believe I'm hearing this. I'm extremely busy today. I don't have time to deal with you kids. Just get out of my...
Due to my hair irking your senses, you still believe that my hair is not natural. Is that why you won't change your position regarding Yuri and the others? So, if you're convinced this is my real hair, all our problems are solved, right?
What are you even talking about? I don't really care about it. Hey, what are you doing?
I'm going to prove that this is my natural hair. If this proves anything, stop doubting me and put Yuri and the others back as regulars.
Stop! What the hell are you doing? Don't go taking your clothes off here!
To prove that it was my natural hair, I rolled up my skirt and showed him my underhair. Well, the other students were around, so I didn't go all out. I just pulled my PE shorts down a bit. That seems more than enough.
What the hell are you doing?
Stop! What are you doing?
Two adults came down the hall surprised. The woman came running towards me. Yuri and the others were there too. They apparently guided them towards the office. I took a little tube of water from my pocket and dabbed my eyes with it and pretended to cry. Mr. Nami wanted me to prove that my hair was natural. I even showed him my natural hair ID and a picture of when I was a kid. But he would still not believe me, so all I could do was show him my underhair. Ah! As I cried, I thought of all the pain this guy caused. I also told them about how he took out his frustration on my friend Yuri and the others. Gradually, all the adults gathered around to check out all the noise. In just a few minutes, a crowd had gathered around me. Why are there so many adults around? Well, today is the teacher's seminar. Many teachers from all over have gathered today. Yuri and the others guided all the teachers towards the teachers' offices.
No! This kid is lying! I don't...
Mr. Nami was just standing there as the other teachers looked at him with suspicion. The principal came running down the hall to join the others, and all that Mr. Anami had done was open for all to see. Mr. Anami said that it was for counseling and took a picture under my skirt with his smartphone. One girl said that he even took a picture of her bra. Mr. Anami was attacked on all sides by the students. So devastated he just slumped onto the floor.
What kind of teacher is he? How disgusting. This is unbelievable.
The principal was so angry that he started screaming at Mr. Anami.
What the hell have you done? I always thought you were a good teacher, always thinking about education.
Sir, you're wrong. I was just trying to teach these kids.
So your methods are touching and taking photos, is that it? Are you crazy? You are a disappointment to this school!
He was heavily criticized by his peers, and in addition, the students protested and submitted written testimonies about their experiences. As a result, this all went all the way up to the school board, and he was fired from his job.
It's all your fault! All your fault! My life is in ruins!
Mr. Minami came to the office to get his things and started to get violent, but he was held back by the other teachers. He apparently pushed another teacher who was injured as a result. The police arrived and he was taken away. It's just a rumor, but Mr. Anami's wife got sick of him and left him. He apparently couldn't get a job and is somehow trying to make ends meet. It was that incident that you told me that gave me the idea, and I was able to clean up the whole mess.
Oh yeah, didn't I tell you something?
Oh, you know, that incident where you took your underwear off to prove your hair was a natural color.
Oh yeah, that. Did you do that too? You're kidding, right?
Well, it was sort of pretend, but the result was out of the ballpark.
Alright, but even if it's pretending, please don't do it anymore, would you? And for your information, it was a guy who did it at my school, not a girl.
Oh, really? Anyway, it all came out just fine at the end, so all is good. Yuri and the others were back to their regular positions on the team and enjoying themselves. I just hope we don't get another guidance counselor like that again. Just hope we can enjoy junior high peacefully.